Well, good morning, pastors. It's a beautiful Sunday morning as you get ready to deliver the message that God's given you today. I just want to take a moment to continue from a little bit from what I spoke with you last week about raising up leaders and how the importance, people could argue with this if you wanted to pick it. I know what Revelation says. I know how it's going to end, but I heard someone say one time that Christianity is only one generation away from extinction. I think the point behind that is that we don't train up and raise people in the values that we have. I think I could safely say that rather than sitting down and having family Bible studies and getting outside and doing things together and all that the cell phone and the iPad and television and all those things have taken the place of babysitters this day and time, and as we all know, we can kind of see where that's taken us to. And I just wanted to talk to you again, extend what I'd talked with you last week. This is a burden I've been feeling for a long time. But Moses didn't get to go into the promised land. Moses went up on the mountain and died. You read this in the last of Deuteronomy, where he went up on the land and died, and it was because he had a little bit of a temper problem, but God told him he wasn't going to let him go into the land. Now, Moses was a great man. He was a great man. But the point that I want to make to you, we were doing a Ray Vanderlaan series here a while back. I think the title of it was With All Your Heart. We were showing that on Wednesday nights. Ray Vanderlaan is a fabulous teacher, and we use some of his stuff here. But he made a point in one of them that really stuck with me. Each one of us have a Jordan that we're not going to cross. Now, pastors, I want you to think about that. If you're young and you're listening to me this morning, maybe that don't mean a lot to you, but I've been told I carry my Medicare card well, and for the rest of you that have gray in your hair, you might can appreciate what I'm saying. We see the light at the end of the tunnel, and there's going to be something. There's going to be a Jordan that I don't cross. There's going to be something that I would sit there and say, Lord, if you just give me another day or another week or another month, I could get this one last little thing done, and it's not going to be so. God's going to take you on. And so it's important this morning, pastors, I would ask of you, and tell your folks in your church, the sound man, whoever's doing what, people that are your musicians in your church, they need to take somebody under their wing and be teaching them that stuff. We need to pass these traits on to our younger people so that the church and Christianity can continue to flourish. Let me ask you a question. How many people have you took under your wing and taught them how to share Jesus Christ with somebody? These are things that need to be done. And so I just would encourage you this morning, Pastor, don't be worried about your pulpit. Don't be worried about working yourself out of a job. That's what we're supposed to do, try to work ourselves out of a job. Don't be worried about that. You open up and share and train and teach these younger people what you know. Because I'll tell you something, this whole world depends on it. We're in a mess right now, and we need some godly people coming up to be adults that think differently than what some of these that we do around here today. We've lost our way, folks. We've lost our way, and we need to get back to it. And pastors, it needs to start with us. So let me pray for you this morning. Father, as we come before you today, I just pray that you help us as pastors to be the leaders that we need to be in our churches, Father, and in our communities. And Lord, I know that it is our responsibility to teach the next generation about you and get our parents encouraged, and to take, for everybody in our churches today should have someone under their wing. The Bible plainly instructs the older women to teach the younger. The older folks in our churches need to be taking someone under their wing and teaching them the things of the Lord. So if we do that today, God, we know that you'll be honored. Amen. Pastors, as you go before your pulpits this morning to deliver your message, I hope you're encouraged today in the word that the Lord has given you.